trying to help one of my clients purchase a house, and I ended up looking really stupid because they didn't tell me all the facts. So I'm a loan officer that helps people buy houses, and when we go through that process, I need to fully understand what's going on to help them. I had a buyer that owned a house, and he told me that he was going to lease the current house out. And not only was he going to lease the current house out, that he had a lease in place, and he told me the rental amount. So they made an offer on a house, and it was my understanding that we were going to use that rental income to offset the payment. The listing agent calls me up and says to me, I got your client's offer, and I see they own another house. And he says, what is the status of that house? They're planning on renting that house, and they have a lease in place. So we know exactly what's going on. So we should be good. That will not be an issue when it comes to buying the house that they want to buy. And he says to me, really? Because I went and looked up the address, and the house is currently listed for sale. And he goes, and not only is it listed for sale, they just did a price drop on that house. Are they having a problem selling that house? And why are you telling me they're going to lease that out if they're actively selling that house? I was, all right, give me 10 minutes. Let me call the buyer and the buyer's agent to see what's going on. So I call the buyer's agent, and we get the buyer on the phone. And I'm, hey guys, I just had this conversation with the listing agent, and I'm telling him you're going to lease the house and you have a lease in play. And he's telling me the house is listed. What is actually going on? My buyer, the seller of that house, says, well, actually, we have the house listed and we have the house leased. And the person that is leasing the house might want to buy the house, and we don't know which one they're going to do. They're transferring to this area, and they're going to find out more information at the end of the week. So then we'll know which way we're going to go about that. And I was, but you told me you were going to lease the house and you had a lease. You never mentioned to me you're going to buy the house. I was talking to the listing agent. I was trying to help them and add credibility to the situation. And it was really confusing. Now, what the listing agent said is, since they're not going to finalize whether the person's going to buy or lease that house until Friday, he's not going to do anything with the offer. He's going to take offers throughout the entire week, which is 4 more days, and see if he gets another offer. On Friday, if he has no other offers that he feels are better, he's going to reach out to us, and we have the opportunity to tell him what's going on, whether it's a lease or a sale. But I'm not sure whether he's going to go forward with us, because he's highly suspicious of them and me. And at the end of the day, I was given bad information, I communicated bad information, and all of us look a little dumb.